Now, I did some research and I found out there were over 5 billion love songs. And I said to myself, what hasn't been said about love if you got 5 billion songs like that? And then I looked up social conscious music, and there were only 192 uh, social conscious songs published. So I went there. I said, man, you know what? What if we develop a platform for that? Because obviously people like the kind of music, but there's no platform. And that's what when I created Music for Global Change. And it's been a beautiful ride because I've had over 280 guests now. Now, what was the cool thing is I had this guy, Artie Kornfeld. Artie Kornfeld, he's about 82 years old. And Artie is the one that put up the money for Woodstock. He funded Woodstock. And he goes, I paid $250,000. I had Jimi Hendrix and Sly Stone, all kind of Joan Baez, and uh, I was like, I was blown away. 250,000, but 500,000 people showed up. And he got in touch with me. I was blown away. He said, Skylar, I like what you're doing because I threw the biggest peace concert that ever was. And you got to keep going at that. I'm proud of you. And I'm like, man, the guy who did Woodstock is calling me to be on my show. That was amazing, man. She's in her 80s. And she blew me away because she said, Scott, when I was the first woman to vote for Mandela, and they wanted to kill me, right? And they came looking for me with machetes back then. And I was running and I got to this little village and the ladies there, they hid me, you know, and some guys came through and they killed a bunch of people, and she said the next morning she got up and she buried 13 bodies by herself. Just deep, man. And then she said, Skylar, I want you to bring that music for global change to South Africa. And I'm like, okay, man, how beautiful is this? So I'm getting all these, I ain't made no money from the show, but I got all these beautiful perks happening from the show, you know.